Lesson 4, Day 4. Resilience. Christ of love and teacher of humility, I come to you to ask you that from your kingdom, open my spiritual eyes, begging you that from your head, your hands, and your feet, send me rays of light and wisdom, to always be close to your truth. May you be the trunk and root that always sustains me, when I feel myself falling off the beaten path. Put your hands on your head, then open your arms facing upwards. One of the hardest tasks is to have resilience when everything we do goes wrong, no matter how hard we have struggled to achieve things. In moments of frustration, of helplessness, when we feel that we cannot control our lives and that things do not work out when we want, is when we need resilience the most. What is resilience? It is the human ability to embrace all of life's setbacks with courage and acceptance. This does not mean that resilience is resignation, it is understanding. The resigned person accepts things as a victim, because he has no other choice, with a passive and defeatist attitude. The person who uses resilience accepts things with courage and maturity, because they are fully aware that everything that happens has a meaning. So resilience is embracing setbacks with courage, with fortitude, without assuming a victimizing position, because it is through that understanding that we feel strength not to let ourselves be defeated. Pain has an evolutionary and purifying process in the soul. You can only evolve through the bridges of pain and suffering, because it is the only way to cleanse the soul. Resilience is the best gift for strength. Our goals are only achieved with effort and perseverance, and many times we cannot even achieve them with effort. It is in times of crisis that we must be strongest. When we embrace with strength, understanding, and resilience all those things and experiences that hurt us that we do not like, we will learn to love them, but for that it takes training. Pain makes us selfish and at the same time generous. Selfish because we isolate ourselves and think that we are the only ones who suffer, but at the same time it makes us generous with the pain of the other, because the path that the other is traveling we have already traveled, and that is why we understand it. To train ourselves in resilience we have to learn to know how to manage our emotions and thoughts, to know how to control them, and this is another very difficult task. If we are the ones who produce thoughts, we are fully capable of knowing how to control them. Thoughts produce emotions and emotions affect who we are. Negative thoughts drain us of energy, positive thoughts make us vibrate high. To increase resilience, we need to learn to think positively, even in the most difficult moments. Everything in the universe is perfect, everything that happens to us, no matter how insignificant, comes at the perfect time and with the right person, but we do not understand it because we are living in the present and we do not know the future, and when you do not know the future, you do not understand the present, but really the past, present and future are one. Resilience is the green bridge to strengthen the soul, to understand pain as something necessary in existence, to accept human changes and not judge or complain, to learn to be patient. When you really understand what resilience is, you will suffer less, you will not get attached to material things, you will realize that everything that happens to you in life depends on the way you interpret it, because finally when you live an experience we are the ones who pass the result of that experience through the mental sieve of our brain, leaving the bad residues in the sieve, and only letting the good and positive things pass into the container of our life. Exercise. When you are going through difficult times, sit down to meditate, visualize a white light that embraces your whole body, and think about all the good that you have, and do not focus on what you want or what you do not have, just focus on all the good that you have. Embrace that painful experience you are living, accept it as part of your life, as something necessary in your evolutionary and spiritual growth. Decrees the following. I bless everything that lives and happens to me, I bless what makes me suffer, and I accept it and love it, because in doing so I already understand that it is a lesson and blessing for my life. By blessing it, I realize perfectly that what happens to me I need to live in order to evolve and mature. My own unconscious has chosen to live this experience, and I will live it with love, with resilience, with understanding, and maturity. Everything that happens to me is perfect. Supplicate the Master. Wise Teacher, Christ of love, teach me to be strong in the difficult moments of my life. Teach me in resilience, to embrace everything painful that comes into my life and give me the understanding and wisdom necessary to not let myself be defeated, because I understand that absolutely everything that comes into my life brings me the necessary lesson to evolve my soul on this material plane. Adored Christ, allow me to be your instrument. You will be the song, I will be the guitar that plays. Open your hands, touch my head, extend your arms and touch my heart, slide your legs and touch the soles of my feet, caress with your fingers every part of my body and human imperfection, filling me with love and rays of wisdom that come from your being. Amen.